Hello, Tony, beautiful people of the internet, and welcome to the Ticking Entertainment Geek. Yeah, I know the channel name has changed again. I am sorry for that. I'm just going through all different titles to see which one sticks. So this might be temporary, this might be permanent. We will see how it goes. Today, since that my book that I have written is soon to come out. I don't know when. I still got to wait for the final cover, and then we will set a publication date. So then you guys will know. So from what all I have learned, I am going to go through from what I know for me personally when writing the book. This might not help you. It might do, but just in case, go go see a real professional like Jenna Morassi or Brandon McNulty or Booker Fox or any one of these book creators, just to just to get like a more professional. But I want to lay out what I go through when I get through the process. So before we get into it, my name is Hayden Dobson, and I may have Tourette syndrome. We are waiting for, we are still waiting for a neurologist appointment, but for now, we are just going to guess that it is Tourette syndrome. So, from what I have learned throughout the many years that I've been writing this book, and yeah, it took me since the age of 13 to write this book. The Furry Rebels Don't Upset the Rhythm. So, what are the bits that I have learned throughout the time? Well, first off, everyone knows this, but for those who don't know, write what you know. What what do you know? Do you know horror? Do you know romance, drama, action, western, war, true stories? What do you know? Tell me, what do you know? And for inspiration, if you're stuck, you get writer's block. Ah, I want to write this story, but I don't know what to add into it. Look around you. Sometimes, even in the most ridiculous stories, normal life can help you. So once you've got all that, you got to plan it all out. When you get a story, you must plan it out. I fell victim to this of not planning out my book, just jumping straight into it because a quarter through my first chapter, I didn't know what to do. I had no story. I had to come up with something. So we have the central plot. That's the big thing that's going to take over the whole of the story. But when I wrote the central plot, I realized there are no more story into it. It's just one big block from point A to point B. But what I want is point A, B, C, D, E. Maybe more if it depends on the book. If you're writing a full series, then it'll be all the way to X, Y, Z. If it's just a small book, just A, B, C, D. Maybe E if it's a bit long. But from but that's when they introduce subplots to put into the book. So there might be a romantic subplot, family subplot, trauma subplot. There's many things that can be subplots, but they don't have to be subplots. They can be the central plot as well, and then the central plot could be the subplot. It can all change. It's as long as you've got a subplot to carry on the story, make it interesting, and if it helps to grow the character, put in the subplot. If it doesn't, leave it alone. Get rid of it. Now, coming on to characters, you'll need your central protagonist. You'll need your hero. And who is this character? What's their name? Okay, and you don't need to go to their biological um, their biological status, their age, you know, where they live and such. You could do where they live to show like sort of what there is, but not like the actual address. You know what I mean? Like, do they live somewhere sunny? Do they live somewhere where it's cold? Do they live somewhere poor, rich? It could tell us a lot about them. and you also got to tell us what is their strengths. So what are they really good at? What can they do? And what is their flaw? The flaw is the one thing that holds them back. So do they have bad habits? Did they do something wrong in the past? Are they planning to do something that is gonna probably cause people to like hate them or be just want to really hate them? But here's one thing that you must know, that when you write a character, do not self-insert. You can self-insert parts of yourself in it. Just go, oh, I like doing this. I'll put this in the character. So, say for example, for me, I like to look around and walk. So I would put that in my character. I would not put everything in and exclude the flaws, because that would be self-inserting, and it's no one wants to read that. They'll just think, oh, this guy is just an overall prick. When coming to design the other characters, these characters must in some way help bring the character to their goal, but also develop them. And these characters can also have some strengths and flaws if they're going to be around for a while. So, say if it's a doctor and a nurse, the doctor is going to help the nurse grow into a character. He's going to have some flaws. Maybe he's overconfident and he makes a mistake. That flaw is going to help that. Then the nurse is going to be there to help the doctor overcome that flaw, and then the doctor can help the nurse overcome her flaw, which could be anything. Now it gets on to the parts where we talk about killing off characters. My book series will contain death. We will be killing off characters. But not every book needs to have a character death. So, for example, if you're writing an action war book, death will naturally occur from time to time. There'll be a lot of death coming through. So, yeah, it'll definitely lots of people that'll get shot and killed. If you're writing a sci-fi book, yeah, naturally deaths can occur. But if you're writing, for example, a romance story, technically you don't kill anyone. You can if it serves the plot, but you don't go, oh, people get blown up and such. Because for romance and those kind of genres, they don't really need death. Now, if you want to kill a character off, it needs to have a meaning. You can't just kill characters off for shock value. You can do some for like minor characters, possibly. Don't always do it with minor characters. Make sure it also serves it, but don't do it with main characters or supporting characters that are around for a long time. So, for example, if you kill off a main character, think about, does this affect the story, or does this affect the location, or does this affect the characters? Does the death serve any meaning? If it doesn't, you don't kill them off. If you want to get rid of them, you just go, okay, that's it, they're done. You don't need to do any more with them. You can just get rid of them. But you don't always need to kill them unless it serves it. Going on to world building. Now, too much world building can kill your story. It can definitely fuck. It can definitely fuck. It can definitely fuck you. It can definitely drag the audience out of a long expedition of, oh, this world is so great, magnificent. Look at all these colors. Look at all these locations, how the people live and such. It can drag them out, and it's okay to do world building, but don't overdo it. Getting onto themes. What is the theme of your story? Now, the themes can be many things. It can be found family. It can be, for example, just family in general. It could be grief. It could be justice versus freedom. There's many themes you can use. My book series, there's a ton of themes on it, trust me. But one of the main themes of the book that is knowing what to do, knowing if this is the right thing to do. Should you do this or should you not? That's one of the big central themes in the story. So that is all that I've got for you today. If you've got something from this, I hope you all figure it. Take some notes down. Remember, I'm not professional, but if you guys have any um, took anything from this today that you thought, oh, that actually sounds pretty good, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all very much, and have a good day, everybody.